Shut my door over. Oh, super simple songs. Please reply to my tweet. I don't even have a Twitter. I don't even have a Twitter, so how could I reply to your tweet? I never received it. Sorry, buddy. Got me confused as all out. Just let the world generate a little bit. All right. And I said that we wanted the middle. Okay. Oh no, I wasn't going to destroy the whole thing. I was just going to leave a mark. It's not like I couldn't just, yeah, fuck it. It's not like I can't fill it in later. Alright, now we had 3669. It was 70 in. And my other two chords are what? 1880. No, that's the inner wall. So the inner wall. That's the one I'm going off of. 184 to 2023. That's about 119. No. 139. What? 149. Really? 149? 116. No, 139. So let's see. That would be about 70 in. So 70 away from this, 100. 1953. Where are we? 1972, 73. There we go. Oh no. One of them looks a little. The one on the right looks a little higher than the one on the left, but could just be the way I'm looking at it. Yeah, looks fine. Alright, those will be our markers. '23, so 1884 1885? Let me just see. All right. Brilliant calculation. That'll be the bigger numbers. Alright, so 3900, which is the opposite of where I'm staying. So would it be what, 3901? 1953 stays, 121 stays. 438, 439, so we go in, 390, yeah, 3901. Brilliant. Alright, awesome. Alright, that sections everything off pretty well. Now, we said it's 140. It's actually 139, 138? No, 139 from one side to the other. So if we, okay, minus one block, so it's 138. So each of these squares should be 69 blocks by 69 blocks. Nice. 69 by 69. That should be a pretty decent measurement if math is correct, and math should be correct. They look fine. All right. Let's see. Let me open something else right here. All right. No messages. That's fine. Perfectly fine. All right. Now, how thick are we? I mean, too thick for the walls. And how thick am I gonna have the inner system? Yeah, I'm just gonna be hearing myself, so just turn off my volume. Okay, so volume off so I don't have to hear my own voice. If we're gonna have the inside stay, we need them all to be the same. So let's see. Out of 69, let's see. The inside area isn't gonna have anything in it, so to speak. So it can be completely bare, which means we don't have to really care about leaving a lot of room. If I split it in half, or I just make the inside arena area 30 blocks by 30. How big would that be? Center block. So 1980s. No. Center block doesn't count, so we'll go 30 from there. So it would be. Am I going to go 1984, 1950? Yeah, 1984. Alright. And 54 minus 30 is 20. Wait a minute. 32. 22. 22. Sushi smoothies? Alright, down to 68. So 39. And that would be 71, so 4001. Alright. Okay, if we made the arena 30 by 30, well actually it'd be 60 by 60. Yeah, 30 from the right, 30 from the left, up and down. That's not quite big enough, honestly. It's not big enough. So if we made it 40? Alright, let's go 10 more. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Okay, if we get a little higher, it looks like having it as 40 would actually be decent, but maybe I have to make it 45. 45 would only leave me with 14 for a hallway. And the walls are going to be too thick, 2 stones thick, so that leaves me with 12 in space to work with. 12 in space. Probably not going to have 12, probably not going to have 12 blocks for the hallways, but the seating is supposed to be more than 12. So right now we have 29. 29? Yeah, we're at 40, and there's 69 to work with, so... And of course, when I'm saying 60 to work with or 69 to work with, I'm talking about 69 from the middle, from the exact middle, going up, down, left, or right. So we have 69 on both sides to work with. So I'm working with parallels. Parallels, perpendicular? No. I think I think you get what I mean though. So let's see, 40, and then we have 29 left over. It depends on how high the walls are going to be. Walls are going to be at least 3 or 4 tall. Yeah, I think 4 blocks tall, which reduces how many seats we can have. How tall are they? 141. So if we take 4 away from 141, well, actually, it's 20 tall. It's 20 blocks tall. So we'll just do that. Minus 4. That leaves 16 rows of seats. And that gives from, I mean, we can make it work. I only really need 16 from the top of the, what do you call it? From the absolute top of the walls to the bottom, but that's going to be shallow. So what I'm going to do, um, let's do this. Okay, and 4 is twice as tall as we are, so if one would look up, there would be no hope. Okay, now if we did leave it there, it would seem like a lot of well, actually, I don't really think we need, I mean, we don't need to go all the way up to the top. The seating needs to at least be 1 or 2 blocks down. So if we built from here up, let's see. And where's the entrance? Which one is the entrance? This is the entranceway. So excuse me while I... There. Now we know where the entrance is in the midst of all this. Now, how did I make the seating arrangement before? I mean, I can try to make it more advanced, much like typical baseball game ones, but I mean, it kind of was already like that before, just less convenient. So, alright, just to see where I go once I'm done. Obviously, we're too high. Fucking feed it, bruh. Alright, now, looking at this, we have a couple options. Did the air conditioner just turn on? It must have. My door just shut. It usually happens. The pressure changes. The pressure is different in all rooms. Yeah, I can feel the air moving. Alright, air conditioner. Alright, so what we can do is, since I need a square of this to actually be completely like open, we need to make so we're going to make the entrance taller. We're going to make stairs that lead up to it. Okay. A grand entrance to the inevitable up and down gate, gate that's going to be there. Okay, so it's not going to seem as tall. So let me mark this. let's say that this is where the entrance will be. Okay. So let's say that that is just a floor for the hallway. Let's see, 7 is too thin, sorry, too narrow. I mean, yeah, we're gonna have like other entrances. 8 looks better, but I might have to go with 10 or 12. I mean, I told myself I wasn't gonna go with 12, but it seems like 12 is actually gonna work out better. But that's 8, so let's see what 10 looks like. Okay, yeah, there we go. That's actually a decent size. But I might want to make it a negative number so that I can have an exact middle. But I don't think I need an exact middle for this. So it's really hard for me to determine whether I should or shouldn't. Oh wait. There has to be an entrance room. There actually has to be a grand room. And then okay, so these stairs are likely going to be moved pretty significantly. So we'll just keep this room as we have it. We'll keep it as it is. And we might need to move forward or back between these two. Certainly don't want less than 30. Um, certainly don't want less than 30, 60 by 60. So I think the hallway is going to be different. But here, let's extend this. Okay. Anybody wondering what these are? These are measuring notches. One for every two, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, yeah, all the way to 26 or 28. Actually, technically 27 or 29 with that wall. So, blah, 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 blah. 29, actually. Oh, heard an advertisement. Don't like them. All right, let's see. Now from here, there's the area, that's the biggest area. And then from there, we lead into the hallway, which is then covered by these. So these are useless right now, but they were a good helper, at least. help me figure out, where to go, or at least where to start. Okay, so um, I agreed that 10 by 10 was a good idea. 10 by 10 hallway. So it's not going to be here though. This is the entranceway. So the entranceway basically is just for now shabby looking, but we'll fix it up to look real nice. At least now I can just walk up. Okay, so entrance wise, when we do come in, grand entrance, we'll be able to see, let's just say that this is the doorway. Alright, we'll be able to go through and there will be stairs that lead up into the area. So obviously things are going to be up, which means that it's okay. So I think that uh, probably gonna drag it out to here since it is still a lot of room. But when we think about it, it's gonna end up looking like a lot once it's done. But maybe we'll just keep it like this. I don't really know whether I should or shouldn't have more room in the fighting part of the arena. There's some other decoration that's going to go on, but like the actual dimension of the inside of the arena is a little hazy to me. It's been well over a couple years since I made it. So, and I looked at it so many times, but I mean, you don't look at measurements, you look at the finished work. So I gotta remember my measurements. Well, I'm just gonna end up doing what looks good anyway. So I guess just make some walls and pray for the best. Go here, set up a wall. We're gonna build a wall. 1911. All right, I gotta know which one I'm on. 4037. Okay. 1911, 1, so 21, 2, 3, and 4. 4038. It'd be the other one being the 39. So 3901. Nice. All right, I gotta go. See, I think something paused. Oh, it was an advertisement that you couldn't actually skip. Ain't that some BS? Oh, honey, you need some light. I should get you fucking eat me, bro. On Reese's. Like, dude, I want to. I really want to so bad. Okay, just taking care of that. Some water in the jug. Okay, awesome. I don't think I need anything else. Time. Oh, it's 6:35. All right. Well, we got we got quite a lot actually. Well, not quite a lot. I mean, we've got quite a lot of planning done. I mean, um, just for me, personally, having done this before, having these plans worked out, and even just somewhat complete, somewhat done, does a lot for me in the long run. As you can see, let's just go to the. She literally just stopped watching advertisements. I don't know why YouTube has to make kids, like children, watch so many advertisements, or anybody for that matter, really. I like. Have you seen what their YouTube TV price is? $79.99. Are you kidding me? Like, at that point, no one needs to watch ads on any of your platforms. $79.99. If you have 100 people, $799. I mean, I don't even know how many ads that equates to. But I'm sure ads are probably much more lucrative. But I mean, even still, $79.99 for a freaking, for what? What are people getting? That they're not getting on Netflix or Disney Plus or Hulu or something. It's yeah, and I really am not I'm not like bashing YouTube for it, but I mean $80, that's a lot, and I know it's for like select and unique things. Like you're not gonna get some of them in other places, like because they're full, full things. But people can buy DVDs, for probably less than that, and get the whole series. So it's like it just seems like a little more expensive than it should be. $80 is a lot for a TV service. Mm, it's quite a lot. But anyway, let's see. So as you can see right here, this helps me see about how big the hallways could be or will be. On top of that, it shows me in conjunction with the rest of the Colosseum how things are going to turn out. And it does give me, now that it's cut off a whole section that is going to be filled in, I can kind of just like visually ignore it, or like mentally ignore that section, and it gives me a good idea of just about how big my inner arena is going to be, and it's actually a really nice size right now. So we're going to work with what we can to keep the inner arena area. I'd like to keep it at 40, which would make it 80, 80 blocks up and down total and side to side total. I'd love to keep it at that, but if I have to make it go down to 60 to make things look good, then I'll let it go anywhere in between those two numbers. So we'll just say these little rectangles here are buffer zones, where we can move things in and out. No more past here, but certainly no less than that. And from there, tomorrow when we have some time, I was working outside today too, so didn't get to do that. Let's see, excuse me. We're gonna work on that, finishing up the walls and doing the inner customer net. So people are going to end up going through an inner wall network. They're not going to like walk up or down or anything. It's just going to be they walk into here and then go into a little network that right here will be the doorway entrances that actually let people go onto the stands, the seating area. They'll then go out of the door, around and back up a set of stairs, which will be the seats. and then down in the corner it will kind of jut out a little bit into a into like a, hey, you want to get closer to the fight, come and see it right here, and there will be 4 of those just like last time. And of course we're gonna have cages and shit like that, so there's a lot of planning involved. I might have to go to the 30 to make it all work, but we'll see. The reason why this is actually raised up is because of lion cages and other monster cages. So putting those in later, but for now, this is a good place to. It's a good place to stop. I'd really rather not stop, but it. I mean, this is as good as I can do for right now. I have to change my daughter and start getting ready to put her to bed. So I'm not gonna have any rest time for the rest of the night. Anyway, for those that do stop by and watch to the end of the video, I know you can kind of, I talk a lot and I take a lot of time, so you can kind of just skip through these things. I don't have chapters, but basically start at the beginning, see what it was, and then move to the end and see what it looked like, when it looks like when it's done. And if you're interested in what happened in the in between, watch the in between. Just there's going to be a lot of me talking, just like right now. I'm a rambler. I enjoy talking kind of to myself. It helps me get my ideas out. So please don't pay attention to that so much. It's probably annoying, and I apologize, but that's my thought process. So don't like it. Sorry. It's going to keep happening. But this is what we're doing, and it's going to come along. If I had a little more time, I could do a lot more. Now that measurements are done, things are going to start looking are going to start happening a lot quicker. So after that, we're going to start building roadway. Build the area that leads us into it, and then the roadway that goes to the volcano village right here. All right. So, again, anybody who did stop by, and I mean, even if you watched for a second or a minute, thank you so much for just stopping by and watching. I hope that later, when I start putting in more mechanics, that it'll get more interesting once I have buildings to accessorize. But now I'm starting over from absolutely nothing, building back what I used to have. So please hang in with me. Hang in there. It's going to start off boring. I know, I understand, and but it's going to get progressively slightly better over time. I mean, I do like to build big things, but I also like to destroy big things too. So there's going to be a lot of demolition later on as after everything is put back, in place. So strange. I mean, like, just maybe. Did I do that? Did I do that? I think I did. I think that was me. That is way too perfect to be anything else. Yeah. Yeah, alright, tell you what. I do experiment sometimes. This is a new experiment. I have done it before, but it's not perfected. We'll just say that. It definitely has disadvantages, but I'm using it because of those disadvantages. So don't care so much about anything like that. Okay. Again, not a very good controlled blast, but controlled enough that it destroyed most of what I wanted it to destroy. I mean, I just didn't want it to look all flame yet. No, we don't want that. No, we don't want that. Don't want that. Don't want that. That, that. There we go. Okay, now, again, another experiment. Let's see how well this will end up working. Okay, that's actually not that bad. It does a good job by the end, leaving one to fall and ignite the other three that will then leave one to fall and ignite the other three. It's a nice chain effect. Okay, so that's a good way to destroy very, very large, very tall things, very tall, flat things. Now, I wouldn't suggest using a lot of dynamite because the more dynamite you put in that isn't in the controlled area, I mean, the more volatile it becomes, it's just going to start throwing things. So if you're going to build this with me, then please do not use too much dynamite unless you're clearing out a giant area inside like this tunnel. Instead, like if you're gonna like bore a giant hole, then just drill like 100 blocks in, or until you know the point that you want to be, and then just leave a long trail of TNT. Here, no, I'm not gonna destroy my cove. I'm gonna destroy something else. I mean, I don't want to destroy the woods or anything, but oh, there we go. I need something that doesn't really have a, I mean, that's nice. I'm gonna keep that. And that too, that's a dungeon. Alright, a village. Don't want to destroy the village. Alright, that mountain over there, right there. We're gonna drill into that one. Oh, it has a cove too. Damn it, they keep wanting me to not destroy things. That mesa. Yeah, this one. There's another door. Alright, hold on. We gotta... beacon. I found like like 4 or 5 doors, like almost built doors, and I have beacons near them. There we go. All right, now this mesa will be destroyed. Oh, please don't say she's home right now. Oh, she is. She just got home. All right, here, real quick, because my wife just got home and I need to get off. So you make a hole that's big enough for you, and let's just go in. All right, here. It doesn't matter where you leave it. It just matters that you do that, and then leave yourself one of these. Again, this is volatile and uncontrolled, so these are going to blow up and throw themselves, but it's the main purpose is to bore a giant hole. Alright, as you can see, giant hole. You can then, I mean, it takes a lot of the work away from a single stream. So, all right, I'm out. I'm done. See you guys next time. Bye.